What's happening, everyone? The mouth of the Midlands, Liam Cook here, and welcome to episode 11 of the Sky Blue Diaries, the Matchday exclusive web series where we attempt to win the Premier League title with Coventry City within 5 seasons on FIFA 17 career mode. We're well into season 2 now, and it's been a cracking start for the Sky Blues, sitting pretty in first place in the championship table and still yet to lose a league game this season. It's going to be a challenge to keep our unbeaten record intact as we head into November of 2017, especially with a promotion 6-pointer in our third match. This is what's coming up in episode 11 of the Sky Blue Diaries. We kick off November with Cardiff City at home. The battle of the disgruntled fan base is there. A trip to St Andrews is next as Birmingham and Coventry lock horns. Middlesbrough are right up there in the championship title race, proving to be one of our main promotion rivals so far. So victory at the Rico is vital in that one. And MK Dons away will bring episode 11 to a close. 2 CCFCs, both with unbearably bad owners, come head-to-head at the Rico Arena. We've got Sisu, Cardiff have Vincent Tan, who is worse is down to debate, but today it's all about what happens on the green stuff, and we'll be looking to avoid our first defeat of the season. And before we get into the team sheet, here's an interesting stat for you. With 28 goals, we are the league's top scorers, while Cardiff have scored the fewest amount of goals of any championship club, with just 9 in their opening 10 games. Into the Sky Blues starting lineup, no surprise to see Welsh number 1 Wayne Hennessy in goal. Jordan Willis is injured, so Reece Oxford switches from left back to the centre along with Harries. This allows Ryan Haynes to start. Stevenson and Fosu Mensah continue their centre mid partnership, while Madison keeps his place on the left. And you've heard of the SAS, well, meet the Triple A. Armstrong and Abraham, our lethal combination up front. Ashley Richards is tackled by Madison. The loose ball bounces over to Abraham in the centre. Quick return to Madison, who's got space ahead on the left into the centre with Armstrong through to Fosu Mensah. Tackle made, but Abraham picks up the pieces, strikes the ball towards Rayner in goal. But our top scorer is tripped as he makes contact with the ball. The referee awards a penalty, and Abraham will dust himself off and take the spot kick to give us the lead. Rayner rooted to the centre of his goal. Abraham thrashes the ball home, and it's 1-0 to the Sky Blues. Fosu Mensah strides forward. Now it's Adam Armstrong. Jones with space on the right. Armstrong picks him out. Abraham. Fosu Mensah shooting opportunity, and a horrid miss from the defensive midfielder. He horribly screws his shot wide, and an almost certain goal fails to materialise. Richards to Adam Lafondra, who nearly moved to Coventry a few years back. He picks out Emir Hughes, and the only Welsh club in the division are denied by the Welsh national team's regular shot stopper Hennessy at his best to keep the Bluebirds out. Stevenson to Armstrong. The young striker races straight at the defence. Connolly forces him wide, and Armstrong's shot is well saved by Rayner. It remains at 1-0 for now. Abraham will keep it alive for City. Johnny Jones. Now it's Cyrus Christie as we look to regroup and attack again. Armstrong in the box, beats the defender and beats the goalkeeper from a tight angle. That should give us all 3 points. We had to be patient with that one, but the wait was worth it, and Adam Armstrong has not lost the clinical edge we saw last season. We restart with Cardiff in possession. The Bluebirds need to act fast to get back into this, but Connolly is caught out and Armstrong races towards the net. Will it be another? Oh, you bet it will. A defensive howler from Matthew Connolly gives Adam Armstrong a gift of a goal. We've dominated this game, so the scoreline definitely reflects what's happened at the Rico. But there's still time for Cardiff to get themselves on the scoreboard. Rules finds Hoylett on the left wing. His cross is punched clear by Wayne Hennessy, but only as far as Emir Hughes. Chest control, powerful strike, consolation goal for the Bluebirds. Doesn't really mean a lot, and I don't think their 10th goal of the season is going to give the travelling supporters a shred of comfort on the way home. 3-1 the final score, a near perfect start to the month. It's time to reignite another old rivalry. Last month it was Wolves, this time we're taking on Birmingham City. This is the first league meeting between the Blues and the Sky Blues since 2012, although there was a League Cup meeting in August of 2012 which the Sky Blues won. It's not just 3 points on off today, it's bragging rights. 2 enforced changes for Coventry as Wayne Hennessy and Cyrus Christie are called up for international duty with Wales and Ireland. Jordan Willis comes back into the side after his injury. Lewis Page replaces Ryan Haynes after a layoff of his own, and there's a league debut for 17-year-old goalkeeper Fernando Alonso. Solomon Otterbohr sprints past Oxford and gets his cross away. Willis can only find Tesher with his clearance, and luckily for our skipper, the midfielder fires over the crossbar. The first chance goes to waste for the Blues. Stevenson's pass intercepted by Robert Tesh. Forward to Winnell in acres of space. One-on-one with Fernando Alonso. Surely the first goal is coming here. No, the striker misses by far and away the best chance of the game. He couldn't find the target and remains 0-0. Stevenson wings it to Jody Jones. Sprinting on, cuts in, through ball to Tammy Abraham. Will he convert? As if you need to ask. Tammy Abraham, lethal as ever. And the first goal at St Andrews is a Sky Blue goal. Abraham to his strike partner Adam Armstrong, beats Keftenfeld as he closes in on the box, dodges a slide challenge from Caddis. Armstrong sets himself up for the strike, and if it wasn't for a last-ditch slide by Jonathan Spector, it would have been 2-0. An exceptional. Now Adam Armstrong, striker, heads left and looks to get across into the box. In fact, now he's going alone, and his selfish just nearly paid off. The angle was tight, but not impossible. The keeper does well to parry it out for a corner. Jones snatches the ball from Paul Caddis, and the counter-attack is on. Abraham, long, low ball to Armstrong in the box, holds up the defender, beats the goalkeeper, 2-0 to Coventry City, and Adam Armstrong does what he does best, find the net. Shortly after half-time, the lead is doubled, and we're looking comfortable. Reece Brown with a free kick as the Blue Noses search for a route back into the game. Oxford brings it down and looks to get the ball away. Jody Jones now for the Sky Blues returns it to the overlapping Oxford. The ex-West Ham youngster plays it down the wing to Abraham. Cuts in, overlapping run by Armstrong, perfect through ball, finds him in space. Armour unselfishly holds it up and lays it on a plate for Tammy Abraham. Counter-attacking football at its finest. From having our backs to the wall at one end, we find the net at the other. That will do it. The win is safe. Now we've just got to keep Birmingham out. Easier said than done as Paul Caddis releases Sam Winnell down the right. Winnell cuts in and heads towards the net. Winnell looks to take our clean sheet away, and Alonso says not today. Birmingham thrashed us in the EFL Cup earlier in the season, our only defeat to date. Alonso was in goal that night, and he's not going to make the same mistakes again. Our third game of the episode is a promotion 6-pointer. Middlesbrough have overtaken Burnley to jump into second place, 7 points behind us in the championship table. Another win will see the Sky Blues take a 10-point lead in the championship, so we can't make any mistakes in this one. Here's the lineup for the most important of fixtures. Hennessy and Christie return from international duty at the expense of Alonso and Page. Ojo replaces Madison on the left wing. Desar forward to Hidzier. Stuani, now Ramirez ready to strike, and strike he does with the ex-Southampton man. Can't keep his effort below the crossbar. Fosu Mensah lays it off to Abraham. Armstrong sidesteps the defender, he sprints into the area, holds his run, option in the centre, he goes it alone, and it's a good job he did. Armstrong waited for the right time to pounce, and the Sky Blues lead second place Middlesbrough 1-0 at the Rico. Ramirez holds off Fosu Mensah. Plays a 1-2 with Julien Desar, same again with Hidzier, and Ramirez is denied by Wayne Hennessy. Two strong hands to the ball, and the lead remains intact. Stuani, tackle maybe, it's now with Daniel Ayala. Long strike, cannons off the bar, not bad for a centre-back, and that nearly wiped out our lead. Ayala, now it's Darun, Fisher, goal! It's a kick in the teeth from Fisher for Coventry City. Not for the first time, if you catch my drift. But it's 1-1 at the Rico Arena, and it's going to be tough to snatch the win now. Free kick to City with 3 minutes left. Oxford plays it short to Big Romana. Midfielder sprints towards the area. What are his intentions? Oh, well, if that is what he intended, you've got to take your hats off to him. A rocket from Biggie. A very ambitious strike. But as they say, you don't win the raffle if you don't buy a ticket. An exciting climax to a brilliant game. And it ends with another 3 points in the bag. Already we've rocked up at our final game of the episode. MK Dons joined us in the automatic promotion spots last season and, like us, are comfortably above the drop zone. Unlike us, however, they're content to sit in the mid-table. We're 10 points clear and looking to extend our lead. A 10th straight victory will do just that if results go our way. In order to save key players for a very busy December, a number of changes have been made. Alonso steps in to replace Hennessy in goal. Sterry comes in for Christie at right back, and Adam Armstrong is given a rest. Ched Evans starts in his place. Now, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. The game capture on the PS4 corrupted, and we can't show the first two goals. It's the first technical issue that we've had for a while, but it's still pretty darn frustrating. It was 1-1 at half-time. We joined the action with 6 minutes remaining. Foster Mensah spots Jones in space. Jones cuts in. Substitute Adam Armstrong. Shot blocks, but it bobbles through to Tammy Abraham, and the winning goal arrives late on. We had to work for it, and MK Dons had several opportunities to snatch the ball from us there, but we did it. Abraham's goal means it's 10 straight wins for the Sky Blues, and our lead at the top of the table goes up to 11 points. A perfect end to a perfect month. Another episode of the Sky Blue Diaries comes to a close. Let's take a look at how November panned out. We began the month with a routine 3-1 win at home to struggling Cardiff. Then we eased past local rivals Birmingham City at St Andrews. 3 goals and a clean sheet in the Blues' backyard. And we rounded off the month with 2 narrow wins. We scraped past Borough at home, and another late winner was needed to steal all 3 points from MK Dons. We've got a very busy December in the next episode, so a bit of squad rotation may be needed. Wigan at home kicks us off. Will Grigg may be on fire, but hopefully we remember the fire extinguishers at the Ricoh Arena. Another huge game against a promotion rival takes us to Turf Moor for Burnley away. Fulham at home follows against Brentford at Griffin Park. Ipswich rock up to our doorstep on the 23rd, and then we're playing Nottingham Forest on Christmas Day. I hope I'm getting paid double for that one. And we welcome Leeds United for our final game of 2017. Now, before we look at the table, I've had a lot of people ask me what difficulty I'm playing on, probably thinking that I'm on amateur and taking the easy way out. There it is, lads. We're on world class. I have been thinking about putting it up to legendary, but I feel world class is about my level. I want to challenge, but I also want to be competitive. So for now, we're sticking with world class. Before we go, here is the league table at the end of November in Season 2. A ginormous 11-point lead over Burnley, who managed to retake second place from Borough at the end of the month. I can't remember the last time when a team led by more than 10 points and didn't go up, so the pressure is on us to finish the job we've started. That's all for now, guys. Thanks for tuning in. As always, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to Matchday on YouTube for more exclusive football content. And, of course, follow us on Twitter at @CovMatchday. I've been the Mouth of the Midlands, Liam Cook. I'll see you next time as we write another chapter of the Sky Blue Diaries.